Did I fucking tell you not to step in? Hey, listen, this always fucking happens when you step in! Oh, fuck, man. You know what, Reggie, this is your shit, you deal with it, alright? Or I will. I'm gonna go outside, have a smoke. When I get back, this better be squashed. It better be squashed! Bunch of fucking lousy waitresses in this place. They're just sitting their asses talking to customers all day. Man, it's fucking cold. So what's the rub, bub? I mean, are we cleaning out the joint, getting out of East Buck Maine, or what? Hey, did you just call me Q-tip?
Don't sweat it so much. She's just a little flustered, but I think she's gonna keep quiet. As for getting out of here, I'm not sure yet. I kinda like it here. But I could see myself, settling down, some roots here, Wife, 2 dogs, a kid chained up in the yard out back. I think that's the kind of thing.
T-Bird, you're a riot. You are a riot when you're drunk, you know that? Seriously, I mean, like, why are we still here? I mean, let's just go steal another car, meet up with Ace and Pete.
Man, what's your rush?
Rush? You gotta stop thinking when you're a dick bird, man. I mean, I for one don't want to stay at the Steel Bar Inn myself. If you do, fine. I mean, I can go along. But you gotta get your head on straight. I mean, is getting a piece of ass really worth getting it up the ass for the next 30 years?
Chill the fuck out. If anything comes up, we'll handle it. I just have to look in that we should stick around for a bit, that's all.
Listen, A, you are not armed. B, don't tell me it's about that girl.
You of all people should know that even when I'm not armed, I'm armed. And yeah, it's about the girl. I like her and I don't know why.
Oh, fuck, no, this is not gonna end well. This is not gonna fucking end well! Why do I put up with your shit?
Because you're my bitch. Damn.
Granted, it's a good show, but I'll promise you a hooker if you can just go now.
Nah, I'll seriously pass on that.
2 hookers. Okay, we have to sit here. Let me tell you a story, okay? Once upon a time, Juan is out back, laying on his hammock, drinking a martini. His neighbor pops up over the fence and says, "You know what, Juan? You're a great guy. I mean, you got 2 kids, a wife that loves you, and a pet armadillo in the backyard, and you don't beat any of them. And you ought to run for town council." Do you know what Juan says? Juan says, why not? He runs for town council, and he even uses that as his slogan. Got 2 kids, a wife in the backyard, and a pet armadillo, and he doesn't beat any of them. Well, sure enough, he wins. Now, his year runs by as town council, and he's up for re-election when another fine day. Juan is out back sitting on his hammock drinking a martini, and his neighbor pops up over the fence and says, "You know, Juan, you're just a great guy. I mean, you got 2 kids. God, that's cold. You got 2 kids, a wife that loves you, and a pet armadillo in the backyard, and you don't beat any of them. You should run for selectman." And he says, "Why not? I should run for selectman." So there he goes. He runs for selectman. Even uses that as a slogan. Got 2 kids, a wife that loves him, a pet armadillo in the backyard, and he don't beat any of them. Well, sure enough, he does win. And now his 2 years go by, and he's up for re-election again. But another fine day, Juan is laying on a hammock drinking a martini, where his neighbor pops up over the fence and says, "You know, Juan, you're just a great guy. I mean, you got 2 kids, a wife that loves you, and a pet armadillo in the backyard, and you don't beat any of them. You should run for governor." And he says, "Oh, why not? I'll run for governor." So he runs for governor, even uses that as a slogan. He's got 2 kids, a wife that loves him, and a pet armadillo in the backyard. He doesn't beat any of them. Well, sure enough, he wins. Now his 4 years as governor goes by, and he's up for re-election. When another fine day, Juan is sitting up back, drinking a martini, laying on his hammock, and his neighbor, the same fucking asshole neighbor, comes up and says, "You know, Juan, you're a great guy. I mean, you got 2 kids, a wife that loves you, and a pet armadillo in the backyard, and you don't beat any of them. You should run for president." And do you know what he says? Juan gets up from his hammock, and he just says, "Fuck you, man, just fuck you, because ever since you've been giving me advice, my wife left me, she took the kids away, and my pet armadillo bit me in the leg last week, so fuck you, buddy." You know what? His neighbor doesn't do anything. He just sits back under the fence, and Juan goes back to laying in his hammock, drinking his martini. Now, he don't run anything anymore. No, he doesn't. In fact, things start to get a little pretty good for our old friend Juan. his wife comes back. She brings the kids along. They shoot the pet armadillo in the back, and now they get a new one. So now, he's got 2 kids, a wife that loves him, a pet armadillo in the backyard. You don't beat any of them. Now, I think things are going pretty damn good for Juan. That is until Juan's neighbor pops up over a bush and shoots him in the chest with the golf gun, killing him. Now, you might ask me, what is a golf gun? Now, this I can't rightfully tell you, but I will tell you this. It makes one hell of a hole in one.
I thought my jokes were bad. Was there even a point to all that?
Yeah, there was. I'm Juan and you're my neighbor. So can you just, stop giving me advice before you fucking get me killed, okay?
Don't worry about it, man. I don't even know my golf gun.